Hello everybody, this is Genderqueer Chat, and this is Monday. My name is Ricky. I am filling in for Sigflub Sineslabel, who is unfortunately sick today and cannot do a video. This week's question is, what are some stereotypes or assumptions about gender that irritate, amuse, confuse you, etc.? I have a few things that irritate me. I think really, to start off, any assumption about gender I find very irritating. I'm one of these people, I think that, somebody's personality is based on who they are. And, I always try to look at who you are, not what you are. And anything that has to do with, stereotyping any kind of personality trait to a gender, that really irritates me. A little thing that today, actually, my sister and I, we didn't get into a tiff, but we kind of, talking about messiness, and I won't go into the whole story, but it was, basically, she was saying that she knew guys who, when the wife's away, they think it's okay to be messy when their wife is away, and I said, that's not really a gendered thing. Guys aren't messy. It's, some people are messier than others, and obviously when you're in a relationship, if the tie to your spouse goes away for a little bit, the house is going to get a little bit messier. I don't think that has anything to do with gender, but she claimed that she knows it's the guys, when the wife go away, their place gets messy. And that irritates me. I didn't get into it, but that really irritates me. The other thing that I get really upset about is this stereotype that women are not as logically inclined as men. When women show any kind of aptitude for common sense, people get, confused about that, or people think it's, a big deal that, a woman can be, very logically inclined. This is seen, obviously, when engineering fields and mathematics and all that kind of stuff. Women are they're still very male dominated fields. That really irritates me. That's something that I actually was irritated with a lot when I was a teenager, because I was presenting as female, and people were genuinely impressed, anytime I showed, had anything common sense, said anything that just took common sense to figure out. People were genuinely sort of surprised and impressed, and I can't even tell you how many times I had men say to me, "Wow, for a girl, you're smart," or "I can't believe, most girls wouldn't know something like that," or "most girls wouldn't have any idea why the top of that building was blinking," or something. And that would just irritate the crap out of me, especially because I was a lot smarter than most of these people, and they were just impressed by, the small amount of common sense. Another thing that I was going to say was about the skirts, the whole men can't wear skirts thing. And I know the H&M, I think it was either a year or two ago, and the H&M ad where they tried to put in a line of men's skirts, and there was actually a fashion designer that, male fashion designer, I completely forget which one it was. If you know, leave it in the comments. He wore a skirt, and I thought it looked good. I thought it was good. So any kind of gendered clothing irritates me. Any kind of pink for girls or blue for boys, that really irritates me. Really irritates me, especially with with babies and that kind of thing. If your baby is in a gender neutral color and people try to figure out what gender it is, and that irritates me too, and they sort of say you should color code your babies, but I don't think babies should be color coded. I don't think you should assign a gender to your child. Just let your child be themselves and be treated as themselves, and You know, people get confused because they don't know how to act if they don't know what gender the child is, and that's irritating. That's irritating when people don't know how to assign a gender to somebody and they don't know how to act. I find that very irritating because I feel like you should treat people equally no matter their gender or their skin color or whatever the case. So I think that's pretty much it for now. There's, you know, anything that separates genders, really, that's what irritates me. Anything that takes away from somebody's individuality in order to, you know, just to place them in a gender box. That really irritates me. So anyway, I'm gonna end this now. SIGFlub will be back next Monday. I hope you all have a good week. All right, bye.